Hello everyone and welcome to another match between Chris and Nex. Chris is currently 10-1 leading the AFC and Nex is currently 5-6 winning her last two. Let's see who wins this today. There it is. Let's see who wins this, I guess. It could go either way, so probably Chris has a little bit of an edge, but I'm on the bandwagon for Nex, so yeah. Go for it. I don't want him. I think that's enough. I'm just shitting on Pixel. Anyways, after build 1, Chris holds a 2.1 second lead over Nex. I cannot wait for Reese's game tomorrow just because I want to completely shit on her for no reason, but yeah, I'm ready. Looks like Chris is slightly ahead of Nex again. Yeah, he is. 10.9 to 12.1. We can give him 2 free rounds. Alrighty, 2 rounds down in the book. New skin instead of the alt skin. Round 3. Little bit of a quick and simple build. And a wreck occurs! Round 4 into the sewers. Next with 2.3. Round 5. Mike Wazalski, round 6. Next with a few really early misplaces. Chris is about to flawless this, but he misplaces it. Next with a 8.6 and Chris with a 6.9. Paperclip, round 7. Good build. Next pops off 2.4. Chris with a 3.1. Nothing like a grass voger. Next round, nothing but a glass of OJ. Are you gonna be here when it's Letty's versus Carrick's, or is it just gonna be me? Oh. Oh, come on. It's always me for like half these games now. Like, I've been solo hosting a lot of games recently. It's actually kind of terrible. I actually might think that I think my game recording might actually show Discord notifications. That might be bad. But it's another tie. I was really hoping it's a wrecked. I was really hoping it's a wrecked. I'm kidding. For the most part, if it's just me, it's not the worst thing in the world. Sushi roll round 11. Chris with 11.2. Next with 16.1. And Prim. I've seen this build too many times. I don't like this build. There's a lot of better builds than that build. Chris with a very interesting strat to start it off. I start off with black as well. Next with 9.1, Chris with 12.1. Alarm the village. I have Nexus strat. She gets 4.0. Chris gets 4.5. Pro gamer CPS. Oh, next with misplaces. Chris gets 3.0. Next gets 7.6. Sandy Gas. Probably a easy sub 10. Nope, Chris gets 8.6, sub 10, and next gets 11.2. The best flag. Ooh, next with a few costly misplaces. Same with Chris. Chris gets 5.8, but next gets 8.0. Watch this. I believe this is the Valorant build. I don't know for sure. Round 18. Chris with 9.0. Sorry, Chris with 7.6. Next with 9.0. Pikachu. One of my friends has a stuffed Pikachu. And like they name their stuffed animal Humphrey, and I'm like, what the hell? Don't name Humphrey, like poor Pikachu. Chris is way ahead on next in this build. Chris gets 6.7, next gets 8.3. Deep dish, round 21. Both similar strategies, but next has a lot of misplaces. Chris with the misplace of the slab. Next, a few carpet misplaces gets 17.1, and Chris is ahead at 14.6. Onion. Next has got it. Chris with a little hesitation in the last two blocks, gets 11-8. Next with 10.5. So the backstory behind the backstory behind the eagle hat being Reese's hat is that I said that it was her hat once, and it was just an inside joke that kept on going. Next was 6.1, Chris with 3.1. King Julian round 25. Chris just has to do the tail. He messes up the tail. Next completes it and wins game 1. Alrighty. Very, very close in the first match. Okay, they're all in. Game 2, next winning game 1. Broncos versus Texans. And round 1 wrecked. But you gotta add Christmas Trail in replace of it. You kind of have to wait for the other one though, because I think a lot of people are gonna pick West anyways. There was a wrecked in round 1. Chris completely wrecking next. Buoyancy operated aquatic transport, also known as a boat. Chris with 5.8. He's popping up to again. Next with 8.3. Damn. Oh. I'm currently on minute 15 of this upload thing. If this goes to 43 minutes again, I'm gonna cry. Chris popping off with 2.3, next with 4.4. Oh, yeah, Harry. 5.4 for Chris, 5.8 for Nex. Another repeat build. Oh my god. This time Chris is gonna beat Nex out for this. Yeah, he does 8.4 and 8.9. Sublime, round 6. Chris is like locked and loaded right now. Like he's obliterating Nex this game. Nex finally completes a build first after 7 rounds. Biker Tim, round 9 of big build. And a wrecked occurs, Nex wrecking Chris. Yeah, go on. French bread round 10. Go for it. Where is my honor, round 11? I don't like this build. Not a big fan of it. Next was 8.5. 8.2 for Chris, 8.5 for Nex. Chris just is popping off right now. 4.5 and 8.0. Wireless. Oh no, he's definitely killed her in tiebreaker. We know that for sure. The only way that Nex can win is if Chris completely messes up a smaller big build, or he just somehow DNFs. Like the other way is that it's a straight percentage battle and Nex beats him in percentage. We all know it's gonna end in a DNF for straight percentages. It's round 32 loss somewhere. DNF. Just DNF and a completion. The only person that has had both DNFs happening in a game is Nex, and that was against M. All 3 games they played were both DNFs. That's it. Every other situation's always been a completion in a DNF. Next with a few major misplays. Again, Chris is struggling and gets 7.7 while Nex is ahead at 6.0. Round 19. Nex is locked 3.9. Chris is starting to lose steam, getting 7.0. Eevee, round 20. Wow, Nex is going off right now. Chris is misplacing like crazy. Gets 17.4, Nex gets 13.5. E-dating! Round 21. Next gets 14.4, Chris gets 16.0. Click the circles. Round 22. No, I like the pink. It looks more magenta. It's not pink. Cause that is magenta wool. That's why. I like it better. It looks nice. I had to change the wood on my resource pack a few times though. Cause this is the Bed Wars resource pack. This isn't a like actual non. King Gunter, round 24. Chris gets 5.2. Next misplaces the slab and gets 5.9. Wear your mask, round 25. They've secluded to half a century of rounds. Next gets 3.5. Chris gets 4.4. Round 26. Spongy attire. Both having the exact same strat. Next, Chris misplacing the black of it. Chris finishes it. Next was off by 3 blocks. Okay, see, this is magenta. This is magenta, I know that. Game 3. For all the marbles. Chris starting off a little bit ahead of Nex. Now they're around the same place. 9.3, 9.1. We should probably remove those. We'll take care of that after the game. Represent round 2. Chris gets 13.4, Nex gets 14.3. Off to work, round 3. I don't know what happened. It's okay, I still use skin update. Build with a twist, round 6. I'm getting too many text messages on my phone. I don't like it one bit. Nex is yet to beat Chris on a build yet. I think Chris does have tiebreaker. Nex gets 5.8, breaks the streak at 6. I say it and it happens every time. Round 8 with Judah. I gotta host another game in an hour and a half too. Nex gets 4.6. She's now popping off. Kinda just there. Nex gets 5.5. Chris 8.4. It's tilted. No. It seems like the rink seems tilted now. It's tilted. It went from Chris completely obliterating Nex to Nex on a good streak of builds against Chris. We're 30 minutes into this recording, which means that this will be uploaded on Monday if it goes 12 more minutes. Every time I host Nex's games, they're 43 minutes long. We got Pretzel earlier. Oh, did you screenshot predictions for this one? Because I don't think I did. We probably should do that right now. We probably should quickly do that. Next with 12.6, Chris was 16.1. This is the third match in a... Actually, no. Yeah, this is like the third of 4 matches that I've hosted for Nex, that all of these are more than 35 minutes long. It's so bad. Like, all of the games that I host for her are so long. I don't know why it keeps happening. Round 16. Next, misplacing the carpets early on. Chris starting off with the screen. Chris gets 16-6. I'm pretty sure it's... I feel like it's more of like a dance floor RPG. Pixar. Computer screen. Like, I don't have an RGB keyboard. I just have a default keyboard because, yeah. Megalovania. I learned how to play this on the piano ages ago. Someone wanted me to play it on the piano. I hated it. 8.9 for Chris, 9.1 for Nex. Crazy. Round 19. Chris is way ahead of Nex in this build. Starting on 2 completely opposite corners as well. Round 20, Mojangster. .2 for Chris, 11.9 for Nex. Both of them have different strategies. Speedrun strat. Oh my god, Desfu just got online. Chris with 5.4, Nex with 6.1. Extreme Demon, round 22. Next with a 10.2, Chris with a few misplaces and gets 12.2. Square Bear, round 23. If you did the wrong one, that would have been funny. Next with 10.7, Chris with 11.8. A meeting of dirts, round 24. Next with misplaces, was about to obliterate, but they end up tying on time. German flag. I hate flag builds, I'll be 100% honest. I know people love them, but I don't like it. They're pretty meh in my opinion. Chris misplacing a block on the bottom and one on the top, 6.3 for Nex. Chris can't reach the last one, gets 11.5. Balancing act. $9.7 for Chris, 11.9 for Nex. Down by the banks. One of the more original builds. And another wrecked on Nex's end. I don't even know how that's happened, but... in this game, I think it's her second one. Oh, 14-2 for Chris, 14-4 for Nex. Half pipe, round 29. There's a few very, very close ones for 0.2 seconds apart. There's a few ties. No, there's only one wreck this entire game. I was actually wrong. Bass clef, round 30. Next with 3.8, Chris with 3.4. Raid, round 31. It's like 11 seconds, I think. 13. It's 13 seconds. I was wrong, but... Next with 10.6. Chris with misplaces. And Nex wins game 3. Nex hands Chris her second loss. His second loss. And ends up winning 2-1. And this is a 38-minute video. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Bye-bye.